Hey Inspirers, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be telling you how I take my notes digitally versus on paper. So before starting with the video, please do like, share and subscribe. And also I would like to inform you that these are the things that I follow and what are helpful for me. You will have your different styles of learning and taking notes. So you try your own things and then find out what helps you. So let's begin with the video. So it is not every time necessary that for a particular semester or a particular year I will take notes digitally or only on paper. What I like to do is that I will divide the subjects which are more practical and which are more theory. And then I will take notes according to that. The practical subjects I will take digitally because the practical subjects needs more visual representation, and adding visual representation is much more easier digitally because you can add as many pictures, as many sounds you like to your notes. You can add different fonts, different colors and everything. That works for me because I am a visual learner. The subjects that are more theoretical, I like to take their notes on paper because I like to see how the process started and how it ends. And also it gives me a chance for trial and error. So let's start with the differences between taking notes digitally and on paper. So I take my digital notes on an iPad. So the pros of taking your notes digitally is that you have your notes organized in one place. You can carry hundreds and thousands of books without hurting your back, which are really organized, and you don't even need to carry those huge binders which are a lot more heavier. Then the other thing is the pictures and stuff that I already told you. So these are the pros, but there are cons. Like you will feel more distracted because there will be notifications popping up. But I'm not only talking about the notifications and everything. Also, when you start taking notes digitally, you will feel more distracted and you'll feel the need to make your notes more aesthetically pleasing for yourself. And you'll give yourself a chance for those trial and errors because it is much more easily accessible to you. And that will lead to you spending much more time on taking your notes. That is what happened to me when I first started taking my notes. But after that, I spent half the time I spent taking notes on paper while taking my notes digitally because it is much more faster like that. Now let's talk about taking your notes on paper. Taking notes on paper will feel more aesthetic, more practical and more realistic because you can see everything you're writing at that place. But you will have to find a place to keep those notes. You need to store those notes, and also that you will see how you're making your mistakes and what is wrong with those mistakes, and then you can correct those. Unlike on iPad, you can easily erase what are the mistakes, but writing on paper will help you see what is the fault in the method you were trying before. But there are cons that if you want to add pictures to your notes, until and unless you print it out or you have nice drawing skills, you cannot represent it visually. Or if you make boxes or anything, you need to remember while you are revising for the particular subject, for the exam or anything, you'll have to remember what you actually wanted to represent through those pictures that you have drawn. Then the most biggest, I may say, the con of taking notes on paper is that you'll have to keep it organized, and though you keep it organized like to 100%, you'll have to find those notes, like sit and spend time going through your notes where you have actually written that particular topic you want to revise. Unlike for digital, you just need to type in the word and it will show you what you are searching for. So let me show you how I take my notes, digital and paper. So first I'll show you the paper notes. So these are the notes I take on paper. You can see like I can add colors and sticky notes and everything. But uh, but we know that it is our handwriting, and yes, I do understand that writing your notes, uh, writing anything down will help you remember it. And this is how I take my notes on iPad. You can see here also I write my notes, so it is not very different from uh, taking notes digitally. But you can see that I can add pictures, and these are the drawings that I can draw with the iPad. And you can also see over here that I can add as many pictures. Like these are some of the pictures that I won't be able to draw or anything. And and so while revising it will help me to see that this is the thing that I need to do. For example, like I am a medical student. For surgery, I won't be able to know by drawing a picture what I need to do further. But adding a picture will help me remember will help me see what I need to do. So that is how I take my notes. That's it for today's video. Let's see you in the next video. Until then, do like, share and subscribe.